morning, Year 12. I wanted to talk to you just about a couple of different things this morning. Firstly, just to say a little note on next week, and just to make a bit of an announcement. So next week you have your session with Mr. Long, which will centre around your summer, around your coursework and the work that we want you to do for that over the summer. Your second session is going to be with Miss Duffy, and it's probably going to be on a poem from The World's Wife, which you'll be looking at with your coursework on the tragedy side of things next year. So, why Miss Duffy and not me? Well, I'm pregnant, so this means that I am not going to be teaching you next year, which I'm really sad about. I will be around in school probably through September, but because that's not entirely clear at the moment, we thought that it would be better to give you guys continuity and certainty through year 13. So when you come back in September, you will be taught that part of the course by Miss Duffy. So I will really miss you, and I'll miss teaching you. But as always, I'll stay in touch with the department and Mr. Long, and kind of hear through the grapevine how you're all getting on. I'll of course still have my email should you need anything or want to be in touch at all. So that's just to let you know then about I'm obviously going to carry on teaching you now until the end of term. I'll do your live lessons and all sort of other things, but then sort of going forward after that and after the summer, you will be taught by Miss Duffy. So that was the first thing. The second thing is today's lesson. So rather than move on and tackle anything new, I want us to go back and look at a bit of the writing that you've already done. So hopefully you will have seen, once you've logged into your school emails, I sent you all an email yesterday with a link to an audio which gives you your feedback on your essay from lesson 9, which is the essay that you wrote on Act 1, Scene 3 of Othello, Othello's speech there. So what do I want you to do today? I want you to spend, probably this will take you a couple of hours in total. I want you to listen to the audio. I'm just going to show you where we're talking about. Let's go to Drive quickly. Not Drive, Classroom, sorry. So if we go here, I think it looks more or less the same to you. So if you go the stream, obviously you can scroll down, find it on the stream, or you can find in the classwork. It was in Othello lesson 9. So if you go here, and you should see your marked work there. In your marked work, we won't focus on everyone's. In your marked work, you will see that I've done some highlighting. So you need to have that document open as you listen to my verbal feedback. I suggest that before you revise, you come to this website. So let's get rid of my face and let's spend a moment or two just looking at this. So this is the AQA website. I'll put the link to this in the description. And this is the resource package for the aspects of tragedy. So if you look first we see all that AS stuff. You don't need to worry about AS, you're not doing the AS, you're doing the A level. And this is what we're looking at and what we're working on with me, isn't it? It's paper 1, and it's the tragedy paper. At the moment, with these essay questions, extract essay-based questions, you're working on section A. So obviously we're not doing King Lear, but it might be really useful for you to today have a read through. You will notice links to tragedy more perhaps through not knowing the play. If you wanted it to make more sense, you could read a kind of text overview first of King Lear, and then you can look at this kind of band 5, band 3 example. Then what I really want you to read before you have a go at redrafting your own essay is this, the text overview of Othello. So I think I may have shown you this or bits of this before, but just have a reread. It's just a few pages long. This gives you some of the main aspects of tragedy that you will find in the play. So read that. That will help you with your AO5 and making kind of links there, perhaps give you some of the vocabulary that you need that you might have been missing. Listen to your verbal feedback, and then what I want you to do is resubmit. So you will work on the document that that you uploaded originally. Everything new that you write, everything that you change, can you highlight it please in yellow? So I want to see evidence of your redrafting through the highlighting, okay? And then that's just really clear for both of us, what you're adapting, what you're changing, and I can sort of see, how well you're able to respond to those comments. So if you can do that and then upload, where are we? If you can upload that by Friday, and then this Friday, what we're going to do is have your first sort of official live lesson. That means that we do expect you to try and attend if you possibly can. I'll probably be putting on others that might be more optional, where you only need to come if you want to. But for this first proper live lesson that will take place on Friday afternoon at 3 p.m, we do ask that you make yourselves available and come along to that, please. So just to clarify, live lesson online, yeah, don't need to go to school for that. So live streamed online lesson Friday 3 p.m. But for today, please read through this aspects of tragedy, look around this AQA website, see what else is there to help you, reading good examples, and then redraft your own. Okay, well done on all your work so far. In Friday's live lesson, we'll sort of centre around discussion on Act 3, okay? And you will have need to have read and have your notes to hand from that article on racism that I gave you last lesson. Okay, well done.